Alright guys, so this is the videos of judges behaving badly and why it's important to have cameras in the court.
Next, we're in La Plata, Maryland for a jury selection. 25-year-old Delvon King is representing himself today on weapons charges after he was caught carrying a regulated firearm during a traffic stop. Just 3 months earlier, King was appearing at a preliminary hearing for the charges when he fled the courtroom and temporarily eluded police. Because of the fleeing incident, King is required to wear a remote control stun cuff on his leg while appearing in court.
Are you guys kidding me?
And now, as he reads a prepared argument, Stop. There seems to be another problem. At the bench is 72-year-old Robert Naley.
This guy should be retired.
The previous year, but was called back part-time to hear cases. This hearing got off to a rocky start when King claimed to be a Moorish American, an offshoot of the anti-government sovereign citizen movement, and insisted his true name was not Delvon King. Now, as Judge Naley explains the jury selection process, King continues reading from his prepared argument, which questions the court's jurisdiction over him.
Stop.
Look, the guy's already ready to stunt that police guy right there. Use it. The judge telling him to use it. Look at that. This is what judges do to the fathers. Okay?
Alright, I'm going to take 5. Don't worry. Calms down and I'll be back. Yes, sir. 5 minutes.
The guy's that guy is like a god in this room.
King
seriously,
refuses to stop speaking.
Ridiculous.
Stop.
Judge Naley orders the courtroom deputy to activate the stun cuff on King's leg.
Mr. Sheriff, do it. Use it.
The deputy calmly approaches King, who doesn't appear to see him, and slides his chair out of the way.
Wow, the guy already had it prepared. Look at that.
While King writhes in pain on the courtroom floor, Judge Naley decides to exit the courtroom and take a short break.
All right, I'm going to take 5.
I'm going to take 5 and I'll be back.
Following the brief recess, Judge Naley resumed the hearing, and King continued representing himself.
Everybody just standing and looking at the guy.
He later agreed to probation before judgment, meaning in his case, he was sentenced to 2 years in jail on the weapons charge, most of which he'd already served, and in return, no actual conviction would be added to his record. The same cannot be said for Judge Robert Naley.
Look at this.
After the courtroom video was made public, the Maryland Court of Appeals immediately rescinded Naley's ability to hear cases. He would also later be charged with a misdemeanor civil rights violation, to which he pleaded guilty.
That's what should happen.
And was sentenced to a year
All
probation,
of the judges should be doing this.
ordered to take anger management classes, and pay a $5,000 fine.
Yeah,
Following his
all the
sentence,
bad judges
Robert
should
Naley
be.
was banned from the bench for life.
Look at that.
And I will personally see to it that you never
This is another case
see a
now.
free day in your life.
Next, we head to
This is a family court.
in Putnam County, West Virginia, for a divorce
Know it
hearing.
too well.
The parties are Arthur Haig, a
And as you can see, the father is sitting there without an attorney because he can't afford one. And the mother, as usual, is the one who has an attorney.
Haig's refusal to
A lot of
sign
cases like
deed,
that.
which would allow his wife to sell their home. But before things get started, Judge Watkins has a stern warning for Haig.
Mr. Haig, if you say one word out of turn, you're going to jail. Do you understand me? Yes or no?
If you say one word, I'll send you to jail. Do you understand me? That's one word right there.
He believes the pastor revealed personal information about him through the media.
After we closed here, you went out there and talked to a reporter. This morning, I now see an article with a picture of my home. My home on the right.
How dare you speak?
My wife is disabled. She's there alone. And you disgusting piece of...
That's the judge's behavior.
I swear to you, I'm holding you personally responsible for anything that happens at my house. I promise you, that if I so much as see somebody blanket at my home, my wife, my family, you and me are going to have a problem.
Haig's name was not mentioned in the article, which was about Judge Watson's standing in a local homeowners association. But that doesn't stop him from continuing his attack.
Yeah, look at that.
It's
look at the behavior.
Well, buddy, it's personal. And I promise you, you will not hear the end of it from me. You know, when you threaten my family, I will personally see to it that you never see a free day in your life.
Look
you
at
understand
that.
that?
You'll never see a free day in your life.
God.
And this is before the family court started.
Watkins
I don't think this is a good
calms
start.
down and tries to get back on track.
You swear testimony that gives me truth.
And then he proceeds like let nothing happen.
Yes. Miss Wallace, what's the nature of your...
Yeah.
The closing attorney is requiring his signature.
All right, Mr.
They
Haig,
should be able to record all this.
My response
Crazy
is I cannot
judges.
sign this because it's against my conviction.
Watkins rules against Haig and says he must sign the deed and pay a third party to expedite the process.
I'm going to direct that Mr. Haig pay him the sum of $500 for his services no later than Friday.
I'll sign it. I don't have that kind of money.
I don't care. You'll find it. It's a damn lie, and you know it's
Look
a
at that.
damn lie.
You have to find all the money by Friday.
Did I tell you, Tom? What did I tell you right at the beginning of the hearing? Are you
This
deaf?
judge should be in jail. Definitely in jail.
The judge ultimately rules in favor of Lillian Haig and orders the pastor to pay a number of expenses once the house is sold.
Just like
Shut up. I didn't ask you to speak.
almost every case.
But Haig has his own response when he files a complaint against Watkins with the Judicial Investigation Commission.
That's what he gets
Judge
for
Watkins
being a horrible
admits to
judge.
overreacting and recuses himself from the case. But it doesn't end there. It's later determined that Judge Watkins has a history of berating litigants and attorneys.
I don't travel.
Ma'am, I didn't ask you for a speech. I'm not.
Well,
I'm not.
you know, you say
Hush.
there.
Well, you think
Anyway.
this is funny? You
No,
want to go to jail
I
now?
don't, sir, I don't.
Get the point. So
Take his ass into custody. I'm tired of it.
take his ass into custody. The guy has a cane. Anyways, you guys get the point. So these judges should be held accountable, and this is ridiculous what they're doing. So, let me know what you guys think about recording in the family courts and the horrible judges. They should be not in that position. Comment below. Let me know if you have any other stories you want me to cover.